Hi students, good morning. Welcome to Be Inspired. You are in the best part of YouTube learning channel. And in today's video, we are just going to learn about Maths, NCERT 6th class Maths textbook. And we are going to learn about these angles. So in the previous class, we already learned about these angles and what are the different types of angles also we learned. And now we are going to see how to write angles and what is the where angles are formed and how to write the angles and what are interior and what are exterior angles. All these things we are going to do it now. Okay students, so before starting into the topic, please share, like, subscribe my channel, and students, if you are seeing a bell icon here, so if you hit this bell icon like this, you'll never miss my updates. Okay students, now we'll move on to the class. So what is the reason he given picture, book and door? Why he given? He's just saying that where you are going to get angles, and angles are made when corners are formed. So this is very simple example he given here. In the first figure, imagine that two rays, say OA is one ray. You have to consider this OA as one ray. Okay students, one second, I'll draw it and I'll show you. So he's just given here in the first figure OA is there. So this is, sorry, so you have to consider this one as one ray and OB is one more ray, and these two are having a common endpoint, that is O. So that is the reason you are getting a angle over there. Okay, so the two rays here are set to form an angle. Look at the door. When it closed, it does not seem to make any angle with the threshold. As we start opening it, there is an angle between the door and the threshold. Yes or no? So threshold and the door. And next, observe how angles are formed between two hands of a clock at different time. So between the hands of a clock also we are going to form an angle. So this is the common point we are going to consider, and these two are called the arms of the angle. The two rays forming an angle are called arms or sides of the angle. The common end point is called vertex of the angle. Now just coming to this example, the two rays OA and OB are two arms or sides of the angle, and O is called the vertex of the angle. As the angle is formed at O, we can read it as angle AOB or angle BOA. Okay, and it is denoted by in this way, or you can simply where angle is forming here at O, so you can also write simply O. Now coming to this picture, you are seeing so many points, and here QR is one ray and QP is one more ray, and the angle is forming at Q. Now in the figure, point X is in the interior of the angle. Interior is nothing but inside. Z is not in the interior, it is outside. Nothing, exterior is nothing but outside part of the angle. Point S is on arms of the angle PQR. So angles divides the plane into three parts, that is interior bounded by the two sides, exterior which is outside. Now think about point Y. Where does it lie? It is outside, so you can call it as exterior. If you extend the rays QP and QR, so you are going to move these rays QP and QR, Y falls in the interior of the angle. Is it possible to mark point M in the interior of the angle by extending the rays? Just simple extend the rays and just keep the point M here instead of along with the X, just keep one more point M. Okay, that is he is asking you. And now coming to this exercise 4.3. Sorry. So what is the question he is asking? For the given picture, you have to write what are the vertex, angles and arms of the given diagram. Okay students, now just open your Maths notebooks and I'll draw it on the board again, and we'll see what is vertex. Of course, for all the 4 points, your vertex will not change because O is the common end point here. And next, an angle is formed here. Here you, how many angles you are saying here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So for each and everything you have rays, and the angles you are forming are different. Okay, so let's see what are the rays and what are the different angles you are forming there. Okay students, now everyone open your notebooks. Yes, okay, now we will start doing this. Now if you observe here very clearly, So this is going to become one angle now. For this we already know that this is the vertex O, and what is this? He given OA OB, so he given an angle for this. So my angle is formed at angle DOA. And next my vertex is O, and what are the rays here? OA and OD. Now we'll move on to the next. Now this part we are going to take. So our vertex will not change, and the angle is forming at COD, and here we have OC is one ray and OD is one ray. And now we'll move on to the last one. So vertex is O, and the angle I'll get is angle COB. So my rays are OC, OB. Okay students, is it clear? Because why I didn't draw this one? Because it is already given in the textbook. Okay, now we'll move on to the next question. Okay students, and now what he given we will see now. Name the angles formed in the figure. So first we will write the angle A. Okay, first we know like this, no? Angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D. And how to write angle A? Angle BAD means my angle, whatever the angle you are saying, that alphabet should be in the middle. Now for B, which how can you keep in middle? Yes, angle ABC. Now I want angle C. Yes, very good. Angle BCD or DCB. Now I want angle D should be in the middle. Very good. Angle ADC or angle CDA. Okay, now next question. Okay students, did you understand this? Yes? Okay, very good. Now moving on to the next. Mark the points in the figure which satisfy all the three conditions. AB is the interior of angle DOF. This is angle DOF. And in this I have my A end should be in the interior points. Okay. And second what? A and C in the exterior of angle EOF. Angle EOF exterior means it will come even this also. This is according to this also will come angle point A should be exterior, right? Point A and point C. These two are exterior of this angle. And angle AB should be interior of angle DOF. So angle DOF, A is interior and B is also interior. And B on angle DOE. Oh God. Angle DOE. And this point B should be there on angle DOE. So in this way we can write this, because he said very clearly that we should satisfy all the points, right? So according to him, DOF, this whole picture inside only I should get AB, and B should be there on this angle. So B is on this, and A is also inside, and C is also inside, and he said that C should be the exterior. A and C should be the exterior of angle EOF. So that is outside, not only this side, or you can write even this also comes under exterior. Okay, good. Now the next, in which of the following figures angles are formed? So where can you see, in which figure can you see angle is formed? Because the definition of angle is two rays compulsory should join somewhere else, then only an angle is formed. So that is the reason the first picture, because here you are going to get an angle and there is no combination. Yes, here you will get an angle, here you will have, and here you have, here you have, here you have, and even though also. Okay, so here and no, because there is no common point. That is the reason we are not going to get angles to be formed. Okay students, in today's class we learn what are the interior and exterior points, and what are the how to write an angle name, how to write the ray name, and how to write in the first point how to write the arms. So these are the questions we learned in today's class. Okay students, I'll meet you tomorrow. Bye everyone. If you find this video to be useful to you, just please share it with your friends.